how to start a business with no money. Well, it's not you're not the first one to ask me that question. Somehow, I guess when people who are struggling financially, that they want to start a business and thinking that's a way out. And sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I believe the worst time you want to start a business and is when you have no money, because you're desperate. When you're desperate, when you start a business, it's not a good idea, because chances are there's a reason why you have no money in the first place. It tells me a number of things. It tells me maybe you don't have a lot of skills, maybe you don't have a lot of experience, maybe you don't have a lot of knowledge, maybe mentally, the mindset-wise, you're not ready. Maybe you have negative association with money. It tells me a lot about who you are. So don't start a business just because you want to make money. Nothing wrong with making money. I like making money. But if you're actually struggling that much financially, I tell people, and this is so counterintuitive to most gurus or experts or whoever is promoting entrepreneurship. And I'm an advocate for entrepreneurship. Get a fucking job. Get a job, pay the bills, get some money coming in. I don't care if it's part-time, full-time, whatever. Get some money coming in first, right? Then in the evening, when you're off work, after 5 o'clock, that's when your business starts. You know, start what people nowadays call the young people call the side hustle, right? That's fine. Do some stuff, because now with computer, there's so many things that you can do, right? With technology, that's okay. But don't start a business with absolutely no money, thinking that you'll make it. Oh, great, that I'll make it. You can't even find a fucking job. What makes you think you'll be successful as a business person? I mean, it's kind of, think about it, it's kind of stupid. But if you are decent at what you do and you're adding value to the marketplace, now you're honing your skills, fine, then you can. If you follow my work, make sure you watch my video on Wealth Triangle. Click on the link below, or you can also click on the playlist or search on YouTube, the Wealth Triangle. I explain why first you need to develop your first high income skill before you start a business. I went into the idea and the philosophy that I have. So once you have some money coming in, you're paying the bills, now you can consider, okay, what is it that you want to do, what business you want to start. But here's the thing. I don't think everybody should start a business, and I don't think everybody should be an entrepreneur. I don't think it's for everybody. I think it's because now the media, they promote so much, or even on YouTube, on social media, or entrepreneurship, be your own boss and start your own business and live that life. Well, if you actually talk to people who have started businesses, first of all, most of them failed. Statistics show, okay, 90%, it could be 95% of small businesses fail in the first 5 years. Whatever the number is, it doesn't matter. It's just the number is fucking high. So knowing that when you do something, it's like you take this risk, knowing that chances are 9 out of 10 you're gonna lose. Period. 9 out of 10. Even if you do make it, chances are you may be just like getting by and struggling and not really prosper. But here's the problem. The one that made it, sometimes you see on the cover of the magazine, oh, this guy made X amount of dollars, this guy made it big. Yeah, but you don't see the 10,000 that died, because those guys don't make it on the cover of the magazine. You don't see, hey, he's an entrepreneur that lost his life savings and mortgaged his house and lost like $200,000. Let's put him on the cover. You never hear those stories. But if you actually talk to entrepreneurs, yeah, there are a lot of those stories. I mean, I started many businesses, and I failed at many businesses, and I had so many failures, I made so many mistakes. So it's not for everybody. It truly is not for everybody. And you don't necessarily have to be an entrepreneur to make a lot of money. That's something I've learned over the years. You can have a high income skills that makes you very good money, decent amount of money, and if you can invest that properly, you can also have a very comfortable life. An entrepreneur, it requires leadership, it requires so many skill sets. It's just like not everybody can be an Olympic swimmer. Not everybody could be a marathon runner. Not everybody could be a world-class like basketball player. It's just not for everybody. But somehow, when it comes to business, everybody's so optimistic, overly optimistic. Oh yeah, I could do it. I could start a business. I would make money in 3 months. I would break even the first month. No, I actually think, and then within a year, I'll hit $1 million. That's how they all think. It's incredible because nobody started a business with the idea, oh, I'm gonna fail. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, it's not gonna break even in 3 months. No, but what if it doesn't make money in 3 months? And what if it doesn't make money in 6 months? And what if it doesn't make money in a year? What if it doesn't make money in 5 years? Then what do you do? What do you do? Now you put yourself, you put your family, you put the people who love you. Chances are because you probably borrow money from them to start, for most of us. Then what do? You put them in such a bad financial position. So don't do that. I would say don't do that. You're gonna start a business coming from a place of where you are stable, coming from a place where you do have money coming in, maybe some savings aside, coming from a place where you have some kind of skill sets, coming from a place where you do have support, coming from a place where you do have a mentor to guide you, coming from a place where if you're going into an industry then you have an edge. And coming from a place where you're not overly optimistic, but you look at what you do and say, hey, what could go wrong? What don't I know? What assumptions am I making? How do I know this will work? And what if it doesn't work? What if it takes much longer to work? What if it takes it 10 times more effort to work? Don't worry about winning. Worry about all the possible ways that you could lose and you could fail, and you prevent yourself and you prepare yourself for all of that. You can do that, then you'll win. Prepare all the shit that could go wrong. Prepare all the shit that doesn't go as expected. You have a solution, you have a plan for all those. Chances are you think it through, and this would work. Now, it's not a sexy answer. You're looking for an answer, I know. Oh yeah, go for it. Start it, be an entrepreneur, you'll be successful. That's all fucking BS. I say, you think you're starting a business, think twice. Make sure it is something that you really, really want. And make sure you start getting ready, getting the money ready, start mentally ready, all of that before you go into it. Because it's tough. Whatever you're thinking, if you have not started a business, you think it takes you this much effort, it's going to be this much difficulty, it's going to be this much. And it's going to be this much, not for a short period of time, a long period of time. I'll leave you with a quick story, and then I'll wrap this up. Years ago, I was having lunch with my mentor. And my mentor asked me the question. He said, Dan, what do you think is the number one quality of an entrepreneur? The number one quality of an entrepreneur. I said, well, I was so naive at the time. I said, I don't know, maybe, is it vision? You got to have a vision. I said, no. Is it you got to be able to lead? You got to have, build a team of people, teamwork. I said, no. Is it, you need persistence. You need to be able to persist and not give up. I said, no. Is it, you need money. You need capital, of course. Start a business, you need money. I said, no. And I went on and on and on. He said, you know what, all those are important, but they're not the most important qualities of a successful entrepreneur. It's just something I'll never forget. He said the quality of a successful entrepreneur is the ability to endure pain for a long period of time. The ability to endure pain for a long period of time. Now, at the time, I was so young and I didn't understand. But now, as I'm more mature, where I'm today, looking back, that's actually very, very accurate. The ability to endure pain for a long period of time. When everything else is against you, when the marketplace is against you, when your family is against you, when the whole world thinks you cannot make it, when in those dark days where you can't even, like your days away from getting like, your business shut down, where your lights turn off, those dark moments where you're alone and nobody understands and nobody could help you, even your spouse don't understand you, can you endure it? You can do that again and again and again and again. That's the number one quality of an entrepreneur. So that's my answer. How do you start a business with no money? I went off a tangent a bit, but there's a lot of things I've shared with you I think are very, very important. If this is the first time you're watching my video, click on the subscribe button below, turn on the bell. This is what I do on the way to work, on the way doing meetings. You have questions, I have answers. Ask me a good question, comment below. Make sure it's a good question that's applicable for everybody. I'll take my time, I'll answer it, I'll turn the camera just like this, and I'll answer it. And also, hopefully to benefit other people, my other followers who watch my video, will follow my work. Until next time, I'll see you in my belly.